Hi, guys. Welcome to Reading for today. This is week 4 and day 1. On today, we are going to be reading a book together called Island Born. I'm going to be there with you as we read. So now I'm going to share my screen and we are going to jump into this book together. This is the front cover of our book, Island Born. As we read, we will watch how Lola uses pictures to tell a story.
Hello and welcome back to another edition of Sankofa Read Aloud. Today's story is titled Island Born by Junot Diaz and illustrated by Leo Espinosa. I hope you enjoy this beautiful story. Every kid in Lola's school was from somewhere else. Hers was a school of faraway places. Mai was from a city so big that it was like its own country. India and Camila were from a stony village at the tippy top of the world. Mateo had lived in a desert so hot even the cactus fainted. Nu was born in a jungle famous for its tigers and its poets. And Lola was from the islands. So when her teacher, Miss Obi, told the class, please draw a picture of a country you are originally from, your first country, and bring it in tomorrow, everyone got super excited.
Welcome to reading. Welcome to reading. Welcome to reading. I'm sad to say it. Hi, friends. I'm Miss O, and this week I'll be doing reading with you. And today, we're going to be reading a book called Island Born. It's about a little girl who was born on an island, but she came to the United States really young, so she don't really remember what the island was like. But she lives in a community where a lot of people talk about it. So,
I'm going to put in pyramids, said Dahlia. And I'll draw a canal this long, Franklin said. There's going to be a mongoose in mine, Nelson yelled. Nelson always yelled. Are there people around you who do remember? Like my whole neighborhood, said Lola. And they're always talking about the island. Well, then, Miss Obie started. Maybe, but Lola finished her sentence. I should talk to everyone who does remember. I should draw from their memories. That's a very good plan, Lola, Miss Obie said with a smile. Lola started feeling better about the assignment, but then she saw all the other kids chatting excitedly about what they were going to draw, and it made her sad. Everybody was remembering their first home, even Nelson, who forgot everything. Nelson even forgot his sometimes did. Are you okay? Her cousin Leticia began to sketch. Letitia stopped Mrs. Bernard, who always sold them crispy empanadas after school. Mrs. Bernard, what do you remember most about the island? Why, the music, of course. The whole country is like the inside of a into the barber shop that her brother Jonathan owned. Color, the woman said. Agua, mango heads. Nobody cares about that old stuff, Mr. Meir grumbled. Come. I sketched as fast as you never cried once, Bella said. Mr. Meir said he would try to help. A long time ago, the monster did as if that was. The whole it was really good. And was just finishing the last touches on her cover when her abuela came ever. Whoa. Lola close to dinner time. Thank you, Mr. Meir, Lola said. They spent the rest of the night drawing the island. She covered when her abuela came in to check on her. Abuela picked up the drawing of the final battle, and she got really still. Abuela, you were also brave. Good luck, Mr. Meir, she said. Anytime you want to look at one another's first homes, all you have to do is look out the windows. Then Miss Omby reached Lola's desk. So, how did it go, Lola? Were you able to remember anything? I tried really, really hard, but nothing came, and that made me feel bad. But then I realized I don't have to feel bad because even if I never set foot on the island is me. Nelson snorted. That is so corny. It is not. Nelson, be nice, Miss Obie said. She and the other students gathered around Lola's desk. Nelson made sure he got real close so he could see
Hi guys, I'm Ms. O. This week, week 4 of summer camp, you're going to be doing reading with me. On today, our first book, we're going to be reading a book called Island Born. Attached will be a YouTube link for you to listen to the read aloud. Together, we are going to look at each picture of the book and look at the important things that you see in the book. Look at the neighborhoods, look at the pictures that are drawn. We're going to use our pictures to help tell the story. We're also, when we are done, you're going to draw a picture of your neighborhood or your home, and you're going to draw it, color it, and label it. And tell me a little bit about your home through your picture. I will see your picture through your Flipgrid post or on Class Dojo if you're Miss O's class. I'll see it then. So let's look at Miss O's picture of her neighborhood. I wanted to use a neighborhood that we all remember, and Miss O drew a picture of Keeble. So I drew a picture of the street. This was the teacher's parking lot, the buses that drop you off in the morning. So I drew a picture of a neighborhood that we all remember. And on my pictures, Miss O made labels. I labeled my pictures. You're going to draw a beautiful picture and label it. So I'm telling a story that in the morning I got to school on a bus. Then I went inside and I went to the cafeteria. And in the cafeteria, we walked through the doors and we would walk all the way to the line, get our food, and then we would sit at the tables with our friends. And I remember sitting 3 to a seat. So Miss O use a picture to tell a story. What you're going to do on a blank sheet of paper, draw a picture of your home or neighborhood and use as many details as possible. I hope you enjoy the book Island Born, and it's really good. And it's about a little girl that was born in the Dominican Republic, but she came here as a little girl and she hardly remembers. So, do you remember your home? Can you show me? All right, friends, I'll see your work later. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. I'm Miss O. This is week 4 of your virtual summer camp, and you'll be doing reading with me this week. So let's dive right into our first book this week. We'll be reading a book called Island Born. Island Born is about a little girl who was born in the Dominican Republic, but she moved here to the United States very young. So she can't remember much of anything about the island she was born on. Through the book, she's going to hear from people in her neighborhood that knows a lot about where she's from. So at the end, she's going to draw a picture of her home. What you're going to do is you're going to draw a picture of your home or neighborhood. You're going to draw it, color it using many details, and label your pictures. Through your picture, you're going to tell us a story about your home or neighborhood. Miss O drew a picture. I drew a picture of a neighborhood that we all know well. I drew a picture of Keeble. So in my picture, I drew the street, I drew the teacher's parking lot, the administrator's parking lot, and where the parents parked in the front and the car rider line, and the buses. And if you look closely, Miss O colored her picture nice and neat, and I added labels to my picture. Next to each picture, you want to label it, and you want to be nice and neat. So in this story, I'm showing you how in the morning I come on a school bus, I get out of the bus and I go inside the school and I go into the cafeteria for breakfast to get some lunch. And we would go in the door and then walk the line and then get some food and then go and sit at the table. So, with my picture, I was able to tell you a little bit about a neighborhood that I know and a community that I love. You can barely see it, but Miss O did make her labels. It's super important that we label our picture. When you're done, you're going to share it with your teacher. Bye, guys. I hope you enjoy the story, and I will see you tomorrow for a different book. Bye, guys. Draw a picture. And you? The story reminds you of your own life. You're making a connection. Hi, friends. On today, we're going to be reading a story called Dear Primo. Primo.